On the air for more than 70 years, this is television's oldest and most successful real estate program, The House Detective. The House Detective is brought to you by Premier Mortgage Resources, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Covering, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, and Flowers by Patty. Featuring homes from Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty. And now, here's third-generation house detective, Greg Newman.
Good evening and welcome to a special late edition of The House Detective. Now, if you haven't seen the show before, I'm going to give you some quick stats. Now, we're going to feature over 140 different photos. We're going to have more than a dozen different sponsors. We're going to bring you 4 different realtors from 3 different companies, and we're going to have 2 other guests, and we're going to get started by Ryder Homes and what they're doing here in Northern Nevada. It's a lot of different communities, and they have some incentives going on with some of those communities. Here's Ryder Homes getting things started on The House Detective.
Ryder Homes has been designing and building award-winning communities for over 60 years now. And we're just getting started. Now building in Sparks, Carson City, State Line, and coming soon to downtown Reno, Nevada. Learn more at ryderhomes.com/Nevada.
Change happens in our community and with your family, and so do your insurance needs. I'm Nicole Williams, your local State Farm agent. My team and I are here 5 days a week to help with your changing insurance needs. We're committed to personal service, so when you call, stop by, or set up a virtual appointment, we can create a plan that's right for you. Call to make an appointment or stop by our convenient Midtown office to see if we can save you some money on your auto, home, or life insurance needs.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty.
We've got an incredible selection of homes from Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty, and a birthday. We've brought back in Jen. She's got an amazing house up in Montreux. We'll talk about that in just a second. It's home number 6, but it's Rochelle's birthday. Happy birthday, Rochelle.
Thank you.
I always love having Rochelle on the show, and today, big birthday, so it's awesome you came in to celebrate with us.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Okay, let's see home number 1. You ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
There's something special about home number 1 in Southwest Reno. You see and feel it the moment you walk through the front door. There's a feeling of elegance and style to this 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath home. The open great room has new paint, flooring, and a modern electric fireplace. The kitchen has a breakfast bar, a nook with a huge pantry. Each of the bedrooms have their own bath, but it's the primary bath that will catch your eye with the Euro spa feel. The balcony enjoys some city views. This almost 2,400 square foot home is priced at $889,000, and there's an oversized insulated 3-car garage. If you want to know more about this Southwest Reno home, contact Brian Draculich at Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty. Brian has more information about home number 1.
How about a stop in the Capitol? Home number 2 in Carson City has an open floor plan, smart design, in a newer neighborhood. This great room design, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, single-level home has reduced water use. Inside is an open living space with a blend of plank and tile floors. The kitchen is filled with granite, plenty of cabinet space, and a breakfast bar. This almost 1,800 square foot home has a paver patio and some grass out back, and a storage shed. All of this for the asking price of $575,000. To find more about this newer Carson City home, call Mary Goronsky. Mary is at Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty and has more about home number 2.
We're headed east of town to Fallon. Home number 3 has more updates and surprises for your money than you might expect. Once inside this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, immediately you'll notice the hardwood floors that complete the fresh paint. The kitchen has updated appliances and both bathrooms have been renovated as well. The detail continues to the backyard. You'll find a patio, curbing, and added storage out back. This almost 1,100 square foot home has the asking price of $345,000. Want to know more about this Fallon home? Call Johanna Somerset. You can reach Johanna at Better Homes and Gardens Dracula Realty for more about home number 3.
Let's head back to Carson City to a quiet neighborhood on the west side of Eagle Valley. Home number 4 sits close to the open spaces of Kings Canyon. This 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath home starts with a formal living and dining space highlighted by bay windows. The kitchen has an expansive island with cooktop with granite counters and updated appliances. It looks out to a cozy family room with a wood stove. The private backyard, with no rear neighbors, enjoys a covered patio and an in-ground pool. This over 3,100 square foot home has the asking price of $799,900. To find out more about this Carson City home, call Brian Draculich. Call Brian at Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty with more about home number 4.
Enjoy the shade of tall pines with a convenient location. Home number 5 is the updated Donner Springs home in quiet neighborhood. The list of updates in this 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home include new carpet, a new furnace, and a water heater. The kitchen has updates as well that include granite counter, tile backsplash, and new appliance package. The newly textured walls complement the hardwood floors found in the family room with stone-framed fireplace. While there is over 2,200 square feet of living space, the backyard has a peaceful setting with mature trees and a covered patio. This updated home has reduced price of $609,900. If you want to know more about this Donner Springs home, call Rob Simpson. You can reach Rob at Better Homes and Gardens Dracula Realty for more about home number 5.
We're headed inside the gates of Montreux for our last stop. You've got ambience and elegance with home number 6, a beautiful semi-custom home that's just steps away from the fairways. This elegant 5-bedroom, 5.5-bath home has been meticulously maintained and enjoys the shade of the towering pines and plenty of natural light. You'll notice the exposed beam ceilings and the European oak floors, as well as rocked frame fireplaces in the living room and primary suite. There's a courtyard anchored by a casita that has a kitchenette and a fireplace. With almost 4,500 square feet of living space, this elegant home has an asking price of $3,175,000. To find more about this Montreux home, call me, Jen Heinrichs. You can reach me at Better Homes and Gardens Dracula's Realty with more information about home number 6.
All right, Jen, one of the things that I notice when you go see homes up in the forest, they're not all bright and airy, and this one is.
This one is. You walk inside and it's beautiful. It's light, bright, and airy.
It really is. It has a nice setting, and a lot of those, you get inside those pines, and that shade carries on through the home, and that's not the case here.
It is not.
All right, guys, thanks for coming in. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to remind you that Campbell's Carpets has an incredible selection of not only carpet, but hardwood, and they do all their own installations. Here is Campbell's Carpets on The House Detective.
For more than 30 years and 3 generations, Campbell's Carpets has been freshening up homes in northern Nevada. Step into their showroom to find an extensive selection that's sure to fit your budget. They feature name brands like Shaw and Mohawk. Your home will never look so good. Looking for hardwood? Campbell's can help there too. They have a large selection of hardwood and they do all their own installation. It's family run and locally owned. Campbell's Carpets.
We've built homes with history and charm as a background. We've built on golf courses, and we appreciate views of snow-topped peaks. We're Carter Hill Homes, and the Carson Valley is our home, and we want to make it yours. Our 1-acre neighborhoods of semi-custom homes capture the beauty of the valley, and you can create a space just for your needs. Go to our website to get more information to start enjoying life in the Carson Valley with Carter Hill Homes.
Seasons in northern Nevada can range from the harshest of summers to the most dramatic of winters. Hi, I'm Justin with Scott Roofing. Our family-owned business has been servicing roofing needs in northern Nevada for over 75 years. We work with companies like GAF and Malarkey to bring your home a fresh look that will stand up to all the seasons. We're Scott Roofing, roofing homes and commercial businesses for over 75 years.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Premier Mortgage Resources.
We're showing you a lot of homes in our rural counties here on the show. Well, what about getting financed in those rural counties? We brought back in Diane from Premier to talk about a special program that we have here in Nevada.
It's called Nevada Rural Housing, and they have what's called Launchpad.
Now, what is Launchpad? What makes it different than just normal Nevada Rural Housing?
Well, first of all, you can use all the programs with it.
Okay.
FHA, VA, conventional, and USDA. But it helps with down payment assistance.
Ah.
And it's a range of down payment assistance from 2% up to 5%.
Okay, so if you've been approved for a home, let's say 5%, this is a grant. Is that how this works? So you don't have to pay it back?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What other stipulations are involved with this?
Well, there's several conditions of the program and everything else. So there's income, there's asset, and things like that. So you just have to call one of us to check into what program you would fit into. But there is a maximum income level of $165,000.
Okay. And the other part of that is you have to live, and we say this,
yes,
in a rural part of Nevada. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean Lander County. Mm-hmm. It could just mean the outskirts of Sparks or Cold Springs qualify, right?
Now, this program will go into the city of Reno and the city of Sparks.
Okay.
This Nevada Rural Housing one will.
Not very rural.
Not very rural, but hey.
Okay, everything's
It'll
relative.
work. It'll work.
All right. If you're not sure, this is one of those instances where sitting down with a local professional can do you some good, because these grant assistance programs simply save you money.
Definitely. Well, and the other thing is too, it helps you get into a home.
Right.
I mean, you may have, you may have enough money for the down payment, but you don't have enough money for closing costs, or you have the money for closing costs and you don't have enough money for the down payment. So this assists you in getting into the home.
And it helps you qualify for a little bit more home.
Sure does.
If you can afford the month-to-month.
That's exactly right.
If you want to know more, you can sit down with Diane. How they get in touch with you?
You can get in touch with me at 775-772-7146.
It's Diane with Premier talking about this great program. It's called Launchpad. It's with Nevada Rural Housing. And we have so many rural listings on the show this week. Thanks, Diane.
Thank you.
Always great information. Now we're going to bring you out to Loca Tile Group. Remember, they do tile, they do granite, and they have so much more to offer. Here's Loca Tile Group on The House Detective.
For more than 35 years, we've built communities with schools, parks, and even a fire station. It's so that when you move to our family-built neighborhood, you'll feel right at home. And now, as we move into our next phase, we offer new plans with exciting new features, and we're offering 2.5% commission. Come see our newest collection of family-built homes. Juniper Village by Lifestyle Homes.
Window coverings are so much more than blinds and shutters. They can add a real accent to any room in your home. Here at Accent Window Coverings, our team of professional designers will work with you to find exactly the look and feel your home needs. Using brands like Hunter Douglas for a stylish look to any window. Stop by our Hunter Douglas Gallery inside of Norwalk Furniture Gallery. Accent Window Coverings. We'll get it covered.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Dixon Realty.
Once again, Dixon Realty has given us an incredible collection of homes, and joining us once again is Mark from Dixon Realty. Home number 1, number 5, your listings number 1. What should we be on the lookout for?
Located in the heart of Spanish Springs, Wingfield Springs area, not too far from Red Hawk, shopping, dining, and schools.
It's a great spot. And home number 5, your listing, we'll see that in just a second. It's got some wow factor. Let's see number 1, Mark.
Stop paying to store your RV. Home number 1 in Spanish Springs has RV storage and so much more in a quiet cul-de-sac. You'll notice so much more the moment you step inside this 4-bedroom, 3-bath home. There are custom decorator touches like accent walls, LVP floors, and beam highlights. Move to the kitchen to find all butcher block counters with a custom tile backsplash and antique finished cabinets. The custom touches continue into the family room with custom lighting and shiplap accent walls. This almost 2,100 square foot home is priced at $565,000. For more about this Spanish Springs home, you can contact me, Mark Roberts. You can call me at Dixon Realty for more about home number 1.
Enjoy all of what Hidden Valley has to offer in a stylish, semi-custom home. Home number 2 is a single-level home with a peaceful setting. Set back of Hidden Valley, this 4-bedroom, 2-bath home is filled with updates like accent walls, plank flooring, and a new air conditioning system, water heater, and electronic automation throughout. The kitchen features new appliance package, cabinetry, and fixtures. Separate from the other bedrooms, the primary suite has access to the wonderful yard that has some added storage, mature landscaping, and RV parking. Set on a corner lot, the asking price of this almost 2,300 square foot home is $935,000. For more about this amazing Hidden Valley home, call Kelly Nichols. You can call Kelly at Dixon Realty for more about home number 2.
Modern styling in this community of Quest and Verdi is home number 3. Here you will find another innovative design in this creative neighborhood. The open layout of this 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home is filled with natural light from the floor to ceiling windows and finished with a fireplace with tile surround. A focal point of the great room is the stylish kitchen, upgraded stacked cabinets with quartz counters and subway tile backsplash. The primary suite has access to the finished backyard that has a paver patio and amazing mountain views. This nearly 2,200 square foot home has the asking price of $744,733. To find out more about this Verdi home, call Sonia Leonard. You can reach Sonia at Dixon Realty for more about home number 3.
Grand volume ceilings, marble tile floors, along with 5 bedrooms are just some of the attractive features found in home number 4 in Collin Ranch. Along with 5 bedrooms, there are 3 bathrooms. While there is a wonderful formal living and dining room, the family room has a fireplace with marble surround. A spacious kitchen has an island, granite, and plenty of storage and access to the balcony that enjoys mountain views. The primary suite looks out to the mature backyard with tall trees and a great setting. This over 3,200 square foot home is priced at $925,000, and this neighborhood is close to schools, shopping trails, and restaurants. For more about this Collin Ranch home, call Diane McDonald. You can reach Diane at Dixon Realty to find out more about home number 4.
Located in a gated neighborhood, you'll enjoy golf course views and incredible architecture. Home number 5 enjoys an impressive Somerset setting right on the golf course. Pass through the charming courtyard to an impressive space with a fireplace and picture windows. This 4-bedroom, 4.5-bath home continues to impress with a bright and airy kitchen and finished with quartz counters and high-end appliances. The primary suite enjoys access to the balcony. The daylight basement has a wet bar, living space, and the theater room puts this almost 5,800 square foot home over the top. The asking price is $2,850,000, and you're not far from the town center. For a private tour of this Somerset home, you can contact me, Mark Roberts. You can call Dixon Realty for more about home number 5.
Mark, I have to say the theater room definitely puts it over the top, but it's a great setting, isn't it?
It really and truly is. It's picturesque right on the golf course out there at Somerset. It is absolutely stunning.
It is a neat spot. Mark, thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, now we're going to bring you out to Master Service Plumbing and let you know that they're available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for all of your plumbing needs. Here they are on The House Detective.
Before the phone rings here at Master Service Plumbing, our team of professionals are getting ready for what comes next. We make sure that our journeyman plumbers have all of the equipment and training necessary to do whatever the next job brings. We make sure to be on time and get the job done quickly so we can keep our rates competitive. And we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for those plumbing emergencies. We're family owned, Master Service Plumbing, fixing Nevada's plumbing since 1991.
For over 45 years, First Centennial Title has been serving Northern Nevada.
We're proud of the personalized service we provide our clients each day.
We work to advance our knowledge and continue our education.
Because while we strive to make sure every transaction is secure,
there's always a growing need for fraud security.
We have the largest full-service title
and escrow departments in Northern Nevada.
With 8 locations
to serve you.
We are First Centennial Title.
So many of us watch those crime shows and we see the crime happen and it ends up in court. But there's a lot of steps in between that can avoid the whole courtroom part. Well, we've brought back in our resident attorney, Kurt Franke. You were just talking about how you're just in a mediation meeting.
Correct.
Now, this is different than arbitration, and it stops going all the way to court with all of these things. How do these work? What is it happens in Nevada?
They're called alternative dispute resolution devices, I suppose, and they're really ways to avoid the backlog of the courtroom and to prevent or to help people resolve disputes without having to go to trial, get juries, have a judge, and all of that. And some of them is called arbitration. Arbitration is one way, and then mediation is another.
Okay, let's talk about the difference between those two words, mediation and arbitration. What is mediation?
Mediation is where you go into a room with somebody that's qualified and is qualified and experienced with resolving disputes between people. You present a confidential mediation brief, but it's not a non-formal process, and you go into separate rooms, and the mediator literally walks from room to room to room and attempts to resolve the dispute, whether it's monetary, and usually it is. Usually they're trying to come to a settlement number, but sometimes it's just a dispute over process. And he will go, or she will go, from room to room and try to bring the parties together. Nothing's binding about it, though.
All right, now arbitration works differently.
Arbitration's more like a mini trial. So you have a finder of fact, you have a finder of law, you present briefs, you present evidence, and you somewhat obey the rules of evidence and have to get qualified evidence into. And those can be, an arbitration can be binding or non-binding.
Okay, and we do hear about a binding arbitration hearing, which means you don't go any further. That is the end of that process with that
That's right,
client,
often without right of appeal. So you will have somebody that decides the result, the amount of the damages or the result of the case, and you can't go any further, but you have to agree to that in advance.
Okay, and this can happen if you're going through the foreclosure process with owning a home.
That's exactly right. They'll have a mandatory arbitration process, non-binding arbitration.
Well, we bring in Kurt. He has so much different wealth of knowledge when it comes to the law, but if you have questions and sit down with you, how they get in touch, Kurt?
Well, you can call my office at 775-827-6100, speak with Linda or Camille. Be happy to set up an appointment or go to my website. That's LOCAF, LOKF.com.
Law offices of Kurt A. Franke, always bringing us knowledge here on the show. Thanks, Kurt.
Thank you.
Okay, we are here at Nevada Custom Closets, and they are finishing up their new showroom. So you're hearing a little bit of noise. Well, that's great, because that means you're going to have some more to see from Nevada Custom Closets. Well, here they are on The House Detective.
We're spending more time at home than ever before. That means organization is key to a peaceful house. Here at Nevada Custom Closets, our goal is to bring that organization to all parts of your home. From the living room with creative entertainment spaces to stylish master suites, even impressive garages are part of what we can do for you. Nevada Custom Closets is located inside of Norwalk Furniture Gallery, or look us up online, Nevada Custom Closets.
My White Lotus story is all about Rosemary and Linda. They're the owners of the company. They take personal pride, and everything that their company does, they take personally. And so I know that not only am I getting great service, but I have them backing it.
From folded blankets to clean smells to vacuum marks on the rug, you know they have done the best job they know how to do.
The feeling of an exquisite home cleaning is like coming home to a resort.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by RE/MAX Professionals.
Don't get too comfortable. We're going to take you from Fallon to Incline Village with the last 5 homes from RE/MAX Professionals, and Angela joins us once again. Angela, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Thanks.
You ready to be our tour guide?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's see number 1.
We've got a great spot in the North Valleys to start out. Home number 1 has been well kept, and you'll know it the moment you step inside. This 3-bedroom, 2-bath home will impress you with a great room that has no detail out of place. It's a well-designed space with plenty of living space and room for a table in the kitchen. That open kitchen features subway tile backsplash and granite counters. Enjoy a nice sized yard with a patio, elevated flower beds, and some grass. This almost 1,400 square foot home is well priced at $425,000. If you're interested in this North Valley's home, call Sandy Gabrielli. Call Sandy at RE/MAX Professionals for more about home number 1.
From the moment you pull up to home number 2 in the peaceful neighborhood not far from the Carson River, you'll know this is something special. This single-level, 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home is really all about the great room. Here you have an open space with a cozy living area, formal dining room, and it's close to a kitchen that's filled with granite counters and ample counter space. This almost 2,500 square foot home has a wonderful primary suite that takes you to the private and mature backyard with a covered patio. This creative home is priced at $665,000 and there is no HOA. If you're interested in this Dayton home, call Jody Foley. You can reach Jody at RE/MAX Professionals for more about home number 2.
Enjoy life in the shade of the cottonwoods of Fallon. Home number 3 sits on a full acre with an asking price that's under $400,000. This single-level, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home enjoys a country setting that starts at the front porch. Inside is an open living space with a wood stove and updated flooring and paint. The kitchen has solid surface counters, a serving bar, and a room for a dining nook. The backyard has plenty of room. The full acre has been fenced and there are mature trees that shade the patio, giving you plenty of space for all of your big toys. This over 1,300 square foot home has the asking price of $390,000. For more information about living in Fallon, you can contact Mia Garcia. Call Mia at RE/MAX Professionals for home number 3.
Let's bring you back to Dayton for our next stop, home number 4. Here you have a newer single-level home that's on a corner lot. A host of upgrades were added to this 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with a 3-car garage. Some of those upgrades include custom lighting, a water system, and solar array. The center of the open floor plan is the kitchen. There are quartz counters, a rock tile backsplash, and modern appliances in this bright space. There's a covered patio that expands your living space, and the backyard is all about low water use. This over 2,300 square foot home has the asking price of $535,000. To find out more about living in Dayton, call Erica Gonzalez. Call Erica at RE/MAX Professionals for more about home number 4.
Let's take a ride up the hill to Lake Tahoe and the life in the trees. Home number 5 is located perched on a bluff above the lake and Incline Village. Located in the tall pines, this impressive 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath home has true log cabin finish with hand-carved logs. The soaring great room is framed by expansive windows, a spiral staircase, and wrought iron detailing. The impressive kitchen has professional appliances with plenty of counter space for any event. Other living spaces include a den with theater seating, full guest suite, or expansive deck with amazing views of the sunset. This almost 3,000 square foot home has the asking price of $2,799,000. For a private tour of this impressive Incline Village home, call Eric Gonzalez. You can reach Eric at RE/MAX Professionals to get more information about home number 5.
We'll be back at our normal time, 5:30 next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next week. Take care.